Hi guys, I just woke up, but I really wanted to share a mediumship experience I had yesterday with you, just because I think it's quite beautiful how spirit works and it's a personal thing, so I can share it. About 3 weeks ago, I did a reading for my parents because they were wondering what to do about some properties they have and things like that. And one of the things I said in it was that they were going to have a very significant encounter with a bird that would be like a sign for them, and I felt like it was my grandfather in spirit. I didn't realize, but the day before, a pigeon had smashed through one of their windows in their home, and birds are always very significant to them because my father is an animal communicator, so they hadn't told me that. So that was already like proof for them to trust my messages, right? But I also said something would happen around my grandfather's car because my father has my grandfather's car. And then I was on my way to see them yesterday, 3 weeks after giving the reading, and I randomly said, I need to go and sit in Granddad's car. I wanted to go and sit in it and see if I got a message. Now, when I got there, my mother was like, I can't believe you said that, because a few days ago, when we were having a viewing on this house, we were out having the viewing, and we left the car parked, and when we came back, the windscreen was shattered, but we couldn't work out how it had shattered. So we called like a car mechanic or whatever, the person that fixes the windscreen, and he was completely had goosebumps, and he's like, I've never seen anything like this in 33 years. This windscreen was shattered from the inside, not the outside. And my parents were like, we weren't in the car. It's like impossible. And then my mother said, I wonder if it's my husband's father in spirit trying to communicate, and the guy got goosebumps. Now, my mother had forgotten that in the reading I'd said to her something would happen with my grandfather's car because spirit would show proof. Spirit always shows proof. And so I told her, rewatch the video, and we replayed it, and I said the thing about the bird, and then I said the thing about the car, and I said how they would have proof from spirit and all of this stuff. So then I go and sit in the car, and I'm like, okay, Granddad, what is it you need to say? And the fact that I messaged them on the way mentioning the car as well, right? And the indicator lights started going on, and my father was like, did you press a button? I'm like, I don't know how to drive. I was like, I don't think so. He's like, well, I haven't sat on the keys. And then I connected into my grandfather, and I just got a triangle. And I was like, I don't know what that means, do you? He was like, no. And then I pressed the triangle button, and the indicator lights came back on. So it was to show that I'd got a connection with him. Just an interesting story about spirit. And then I obviously did a reading from the car that was very helpful. But just a little message for you guys about how the spirit world works. Be sure you keep your eyes open for signs, okay? They do try and communicate all the time.